Who the heck would want to dive with an underwater camera system, a rig like this? I don't really know many people that would want to do that, but I have done it anyways because I wanted to test something for you guys. What that is will be revealed after the intro. Hey there, you underwater image makers, and welcome back to the channel. For today's, I guess, comparison video is the best term that I can come up with for what I'm about to talk about in this video. Now, we will be looking at 5 different cameras. The cameras that have been mounted on this small tiny rig that I prepared earlier this week and took it for a dive. Now on here we have the DJI Osmo Action 6, we have the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and we have the GoPro Hero 13. So they are the latest and greatest action camera models of each of these brands. Then down on the bottom we have the iPhone 16 Pro Max and we have the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, both in a dive housing. Now, the purpose of the test that I conducted earlier this week is to compare the color accuracy of each of these cameras and also to see how the integrated color correction systems that each of these cameras has in place, how they work and what kind of results they produce. The goal was to find the system that produces the nicest colors, basically straight out of camera, with the least effort on the user side. Now, the way this was shot, as I said, was on this rig, on a single dive, and it was shot here in the Lake of Zurich, in our local lake, which right now is pretty cold. We have about 8 degrees centigrade water temperature, and the visibility is worse than what it usually is this time of the year. So I only had about probably 1.5 meters, maybe 2 meters visibility. It was pretty bad, but I just wanted to get the test done anyway, so I didn't really mind. It was the same conditions for all the cameras, and I was just really curious to see how they perform and what kind of color reproduction and correction they would come up with. All of these cameras shot at 4K at 60 frames per second. I didn't have any filters or anything else on these cameras, so they were just as they are. And wherever possible, I shot in 10-bit HDR and with the underwater modes activated, and that is on the Osmo Action 6 and on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Those 2 cameras have a so-called underwater mode that you can activate. That was activated prior to going in the water. On all the other cameras, they were just in like a standard mode. They didn't have anything special activated there. And all of the footage was actually shot in between 2 to 10 meters of depth. There wasn't really much point in going any deeper than that because I didn't have any lights with me on this rig, and it got pretty dark pretty quickly, so I stuck to the 10-meter mark roughly and didn't really go much deeper, which I didn't really find necessary for this test anyways. So without any further ado and without talking too much about how the test was conducted, let's have a quick look at some example footage which was taken straight out of the camera without any corrections applied to it. So which camera performed best in your opinion? Let me know down in the comment section below. Now, looking at the automated color correction that some of these cameras integrate in their software, this is where it gets a little more interesting, because now we can really see the differences on how these cameras perform and how easily you can get usable footage, I would say, from these cameras that can be shared right away without actually having to take that footage into a post-processing software like Adobe Premiere Pro, DaVinci, Final Cut, or any of the other ones out there on the market. Because let's be honest, most of us don't really want to do that. We don't really want to take that card out and put it in a computer and pull the footage down and start color correcting and editing the footage before we share it somewhere. If we have a great shot that we captured on a dive, we usually just want to share that right away, either to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever, just our favorite sites, or maybe even just share it with friends and family on WhatsApp or whatever service you guys are using. So, as I said, 4 of these 5 cameras have an integrated automated color correction system. The only one that doesn't have that, to my knowledge, is here the GoPro Hero 13. With that one, you basically get what you get straight out of the camera, and then if you want to enhance that footage, you will have to put it into a post-processing software. So for this second part, I'm not even going to look at the GoPro anymore. We're just going to be concentrating on the other 4 cameras. Now, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 and the DJI Osmo Action 6, they both have a function inside their respective apps where you can activate with the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, it's called Aquavision 3.0. And with the DJI Osmo Action 6, it's just called underwater mode or underwater. It's like a filter, and they just apply a static correction to your image. Now, static in the way that they just pick one frame and analyze that frame and then make a correction, apply a correction to the entire video using that one frame that they've selected. I don't know which frame they're selecting. I don't think you can manipulate that. So it's sometimes a hit and miss, especially if while you're filming, during your recording, you're changing direction so that the direction where the sun's shining from is changing, or if you're filming firstly into the sun and then move away and have the sun suddenly at your back. These situations can be challenging because the software doesn't adjust midway through your capture. It just uses, as I said, one frame to analyze and correct the footage. And even though the corrections may be pretty good in some places, they may be quite off in other places throughout, especially longer clips where you move around a little bit. The dive focus system is a little different, especially if you combine it with the UWACAM app. Now, obviously the dive focus system doesn't have any software, but you can use any third-party software that you want with the dive focus system because you have that touch screen and you can access anything on your phone. So you're really free there to use any third-party software and app to use it to capture your footage underwater. So my recommendation there is clearly UWACAM, because not just because it has big buttons and it's easy to use and you've got an auto and a pro mode, but it also has what we call UWACOLOR, which is their color correction, automated color correction. They can be either set during recording, so it's like a live correction while you're recording, and you can actually check that while you're recording to see what it is going to look like. But then at the same time, you can also, not at the same time, alternatively, you can activate that in post-production. So you film without that applied, and then in post-production, you can apply that onto your clips. And the special thing about the UWACOLOR correction is that it is a dynamic correction. So rather than like the other two, picking one frame and correcting the image according to that one frame for the entire video, it will dynamically every second reanalyze your capture and readjust the color correction that it thinks needs to be done to get a good looking image. Now, also, this doesn't work 100%. There is always situations where automatic color correction is not gonna work to an extent that we like or to our satisfaction, but it is, in my opinion, much better and more accurate way of correcting your colors on underwater videos, specifically on longer videos where you don't have a static shot that's not moving, but you're actually moving the camera around, and you get the light entering the lens and getting onto the sensor from different perspectives and different ways. So that's the big difference between how these color corrections work. Now with Insta360 and the DJI color correction, I found that to be really tedious and frustrating sometimes, because if you want to do that, if you have let's say 15, 20, 30 clips after a dive and you want to apply that color correction to each of the clips, you will have to select each of these clips individually in the app and then apply the correction that you want. With Insta360, it has, like they say, it's like an AI algorithm that analyzes the image and then gives you 4 different styles of correction, so you can pick which style you like best. But you have to do that for every single clip. And with the DJI Osmo Action 6, the same thing. You have to click on every single clip, you have to go into the editing sort of section and then apply the underwater mode, the underwater filter onto it, and then export the new file. And you have to do that for every single clip. So that takes quite a bit of time. Plus you have to do it for every single clip manually, which I find quite frustrating. I would really wish that they'd have something like a batch export option. And that's exactly what UWACAM has. With UWACAM, you can just select all of your captures that you want to have the color correction applied to, and then you can define whether you want to have a standard correction, a medium, or a low correction, depending on how much you want to give the system or the algorithm how intense that correction should be. Sometimes it's better to not go all the way, but that's something that you'll have to play around with a little bit to find it out. The cool thing is that you can actually just go through that correction, and if you're not happy with it, you can delete that clip and then just do it again. Because what UWACAM does, whenever you do a color correction or apply color correction onto a clip, it just duplicates that clip with the applied color correction. So you'll end up with the original clip, you always keep that, and you have a duplicated clip which will have the color correction applied to it, which is pretty cool. And as I said, the cool thing is you can do batch processing here. So you can just select all of your clips when you get out of the water, and you can do it while you still have your phone in the dive 4 case. Through the membrane, just select all the clips that you want to have the color correction applied to. Press apply, and put your phone aside for a few minutes while it's going through the process of actually applying the color correction to all of your clips, depending obviously on how many clips you have shot. This is going to take a little longer or a little less, and then you have all your clips ready there right on your phone for sharing. And I find that to be the easiest way. Now, I've talked a lot about the automated color correction and how it works. Let's have a look at the results, the actual images that you can achieve by using these automated color correction options on these 4 different cameras. So how about now? Which camera color correction combination did you like best? Which one produces the nicest footage in your opinion? I'll leave that judgment entirely up to you, but I'm very curious to hear about it in the comment section below. But if we talk about usability, ease of use, handling, then I would definitely go so far to say that the difocal UWACAM combination is by far the easiest and quickest way to get good looking shareable footage from your phone out into the world right after surfacing from a dive. Now, this kind of brings us also to the end of today's video, and I hope that it was beneficial, useful, entertaining to you, and that you learned something from it. If that's the case, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and please do leave a comment down in the comment section below, also letting me know what kind of comparisons and tests I should be doing next. I've got one last thing before I let you go for today's video, which is really worth mentioning, and that's UWACAM's sale that they're running right now. At the moment, you can get the UWACAM app, a yearly subscription at a 20% discount. The only thing you need to do is use the link in the video description below, which will take you either to the iPhone Apple Store or to the Android, the Google Play Store. And if you download the app there and when subscribing for your 1 year subscription, if you put in UWA2, that's UWA2 as a coupon code, you will get 20% taken off the annual price of the UWACAM app. So thank you very much, UWACAM, for running that special and letting us know about it. So you can benefit from that and use all the awesome features that UWACAM app is offering. If you are not familiar with all the other features, not just the color correction, but all the other great features that UWACAM offers for any difocal users, then I recommend you watch this video over here next. Thank you so much, guys, for your time and for watching. Have an awesome week. Keep capturing your awesome underwater adventures, and I will see you in the next video.